Well, it's here. The Eastbourne draw is out, and there's lots to look forward to. We have some defending champions back. Some big names are missing. And in this video, I'm going to share with you all of my thoughts on the Eastbourne draw. Also, if you like making money, then make sure you head over to our site where we have all of the latest odds on the Eastbourne Championships. And now let's get into the draw. So first up, looking at the top half of the draw, it opens up with some defending champions. We have the defending doubles champions. If you can even call it that, because they were actually both different players. It was Tara Moore and Alicia Barnett who won the doubles here last year, but only Alicia Barnett is back. Her new partner is the former world No. 1 Victoria Azarenka. They start against the German pair of Annalena Friedsam and Eva Lysandros. It should be an easy opener for the seeds. And then in the second round, they could face the British wildcards, the sisters Naomi and Lisa Stakovic. Meanwhile, in the bottom half of the top half of the draw, we have the No. 2 seeds, the U.S. Open champions from last year, Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula. They open up against another British wild card pair, the sisters Alicia and Olivia Jandramulia. And then if they win that, they will play either the Chinese pair of Xinyu Wang and Shuai Jiang or the Finnish pair of Evelina and Emma Kavara. In the other half of the top half of the draw, we have the defending singles champion, Petra Martic. She opens up against the big-hitting 20-year-old Linda Fruhvirtova. A really tough test first up for Martic. And then in the second round, she could face either the experienced pair of Andrea Klepek and Katarina Schrautnik or the young British pair, Sanne Cardle and Samantha Murray-Sharon. The other seed in this quarter is the No. 4 seeds, Caroline Garcia and Justina Vika. They open up against two qualifiers, and then in the second round, they could face either another British wild card pair, Matilda Mutavin and Yuriko Miyazaki, or the pair of Angelina Kalinina and Angelina Kalinina. In the bottom quarter of the draw, we have the No. 3 seeds, Demi Shores and Desiree Kravchik. They open up against the winner of the first round match between the qualifiers, and then in the second round, they could face either the pair of Gabriela Dabrowski and Aaron Routliffe or the very experienced pair of Chan Hao Ching and Chan Young Jan. And finally, the last seed in this bottom quarter is the No. 5 seeds, Ellen Perez and Jenny Supervisors. They get a bye in the first round, and then in the second round, they could face the British No. 2 seeds, Heather Watson and partner to be confirmed, or the pair of Miriam Kalagajova and Mark Ververt. So that is the draw, and as I mentioned before, there are some defending champions back. There are also some big names missing. Most notably Ons Jabber, who won the singles title here last year. She isn't back, and that is a big shame. But we do have the singles runner-up from last year back. That is the Australian Ajla Tomljanovic. And she is going for a little bit of revenge this year after losing in the final last year. And I think she has a good chance. She's in the top half of the draw. So let me just quickly go through her potential path to the final. She opens up against the French player, Leo Hrdecka. Then in the second round, she could face either the seed No. 8, Alison Risk-Hammertry, or the qualifier. In the quarterfinals, she would then face either the No. 4 seed, Caroline Garcia, or the No. 5 seed, Ellen Perez. And then in the final, she would face either the No. 1 seed, Iga Swiatek, or the No. 3 seed, Maria Sakkari. So it's definitely not going to be an easy path for her, but it's definitely possible. And I think she's playing really good tennis right now. She made the final in Berlin last week. She had some good wins over Petra Martic and Elena Rybakina. And I think she's definitely one of the favorites this year. And I think she's going to go far. Now, the other big name in the top half of the draw is the No. 1 seed Iga Swiatek. But as always, I think it's worth remembering that Swiatek doesn't play on grass that well. She hasn't got a lot of wins on grass. And so I think it's going to be tough for her. She does have a tough first-round match already against the American Bernarda Pera, and then in the second round, she could face either the very experienced pair of Andrea Klepek and Katerina Siniakova, or the young British pair, Sanne Cardle and Samantha Murray-Sharon. And then in the quarterfinals, she would face either the No. 4 seed, Caroline Garcia, or the No. 5 seed, Ellen Perez. And then in the final, she would face either the No. 3 seed, Maria Sakkari or Aya Tomljanovic. So again, definitely not an easy path for her, especially that potential quarterfinal against Caroline Garcia, which could be a rematch of their French Open clash. Yeah, it's definitely tough. But as always, as the No. 1 seed, that's what you're expected to do. You're expected to beat these kind of big names. So it's definitely going to be an interesting top half of the draw. But I think for me, the most interesting part of the draw is the bottom half. Now there are no seeds in this bottom half, so everything is kind of open. And we have 4 of the 5 Grand Slam champions from this year in this bottom half. So that is going to be fascinating. Let me take you through it. We have Jelena Ostapenko in the bottom left quarter. She opens up against another former French Open champion. I mean, former champion, it feels weird saying that because it was so long ago, but it is the 2017 champion Jelena Ostapenko. She opens up against Harmony Tan, which is a really tough first-round match. And then if she gets through that, she play either Anastasia Potapova or Daria Kasatkina. So already, if she wants to make the quarterfinals, she's got 2 really tough matches to play. But I think she has a good chance. She's playing really well at the moment. She made the final in Berlin last week, and I think she's a big threat on grass. Then, in the bottom right quarter, we have another former champion. The 2018 champion, Simona Halep. She opens up against the lucky loser, Chloe Paquet. And then if she gets through that, she play either Vera Zvonareva or Sara Sarmo. Then moving over to the bottom middle quarter, we have the reigning Olympic champion, Belinda Bencic. She opens up against the American Madison Keys, and then if she gets through that, she play either Donna Vekic or Alexandra Sasnovich. And finally, we have the 2021 French Open champion, Barbara Krejcikova. She opens up against another big-hitting baseliner in Alina Svitolina. And then if she gets through that, she play either the 2020 French Open champion, 2021, or 2020 US Open champion. So many titles, but basically I just mean the 2020 US Open champion, Nadia Kiselyova, or the experienced Slovakian player, Magdalena Rybarikova. So you can see there are no easy matches in this bottom half of the draw. And I think it's going to be really exciting to watch. There's so much quality in this bottom half, and it's going to be fascinating to see how it plays out. For me, I'm backing Barty to come out of this bottom half and to play Krejcikova in the final. I think that would be a really intriguing matchup, the power of Barty against the variety of Krejcikova. And I think it could go either way. So that is my preview of Eastbourne. Who do you think is going to win? Do you agree with my predictions? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And also make sure you subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.